What's up, everybody? It's Bill, and welcome to High Volume Games, another episode of Bill's Day Off. So, just wanted to say thank you guys. Sorry it's been a while. I got sick, and I haven't been able to bounce back. This is probably the best I felt, and it's very early in the day, so figured let's get it going. I just want to say thank you to everybody who's subscribed in the past few weeks. Without putting anything out, you guys jumped in and joined, and so thank you to everyone. We've doubled our numbers since the Bill's Day Off series started, so today we're going to play the second time we're going to play this during Bill's Day Off, and one of my favorite all-time games, Legends Boxing from Stone Mountain Press. This is going to be week 2, so basically I'm doing a series where I play 4 fights, and there'll be a TV fight every week. Now, when I say week, it's not going to be a full week. Like, it won't be a Monday to Friday, but whenever I can, we'll have a TV match. And so this is TV match number 2. If you need to go back, the first TV match was Rocky Balboa versus Eric Butterbean Nash. But today we have a really intriguing match. We're going to see what happens when the Siberian Bull, Ivan Drago, takes on another guy named Rocky, as he will fight Rocky Marciano, with the winner going into the winner's bracket of our title chase, and the loser will be in the loser bracket. So one of these really big name people, and these were all random draws, one of these big names is going to be in the loser bracket today. So this fight will go 12 rounds, but with these heavy hitters, it's going to be interesting. And we are really set to go. I already did the numbers. Control for right now is going to be 9 for Drago, 8 for Marciano. Drago's going to be in the outside. Marciano's going to be in pressure, so it's going to be interesting. Marciano's going for it early. So, alright, we're going to start right off the bat. The bell is rung. Here we go. Okay, so we got a 7 versus an 8, which means it goes to Marciano, but it's going to be defended. 16 on the pressure is dodged. So our first shot of the day, Marciano swings, but Drago's able to block. 9 versus 14 and a 2, so it's a scoring punch for Marciano, and it is a 1-point hook. 18 versus a 1, but a 1, so it's a defended punch for Drago. 18 is dodged, so he misses his first attempt. 13 versus a 5 goes to Drago with a 2, so it's the scoring punch. It's a 96, which is a 2-point hook. 5 versus 5, which is a split, and since they're outside versus pressure, I believe that's normal. Yes. So a 7 in normal is a foul check on the red fighter. Drago's a dirty fighter. And it's a 16, so it's going to be a flagrant foul. 2 foul points on Drago. Now that's good and bad. It's good because that's going to put him closer to a TKO point for Marciano, but also, 5 foul points, you lose a point. 4 versus 3, again, split. 78 on a normal is a 1-point even exchange. Three versus 20 goes to Marciano. It's a 1, so it's defended, and an 8 is going to be countered. So we're going to roll again, this time on the scoring punch for Drago. And it's a 3, so this is going to be a 2-point punch with a possible cut. So we look at Marciano's cut rating, it's a 4. So this could be, so we look at cut below an 11. It's a 1, so he is cut. We're going to move this, look at the cut rating. It's an 81, so it's a decent cut. It's going to be major swelling in the left eye, and he's going to lose defense. So 2 points to Rocky's left eye, and his defense is now going to be a 0 because he's got pressure and a cut, which I actually just learned that rule. Thank you, Steve Tower, for that IM during the match. So we got a 4 versus a 2. So again, split. This one's an 11, which again is a foul check on the red fighter. And it's 11. So that is a second flagrant foul for Ivan Drago. He's got 4 already. So he's actually getting, I mean, he's 1 point away from losing a point, and actually 6 foul points away from being disqualified, so he better watch himself. And our last one for this round, 14 versus a 3 with 6, that goes to Drago, and a 57 is a 1-point jab. So as we check the round, he gets 6 points, but because he got 4 foul points, that's actually going to give him 10 overall hit points. So he'll get 6 versus Marciano's 2, but we're going to give Marciano 2 TKO points in the round. So we have to roll for Marciano's style. Is he going to stay in pressure? Is he going to keep going? And then roll for the score, which was a 4-point change. So Marciano's going to go to the inside, which at least that'll get him some defense. And it went 10-9, 10-9, 10-9 for Drago. Alright, so that was round 1. Let's adjust our points here. Control is now going to be 9-9. Outside versus inside. Marciano lost 6 points in that endurance. Drago lost 2. It'll be 1-1, and same. Everything else is the same. All right, here we go. Round 2. 13 versus a 4, so it goes to Drago. It's a 76, which is a 1-point jab. 14 versus 17, which is Marciano. It's a 25. It's a 1-point short cross. 4 versus 1, which is just a split action. It's a 93, so on normal, so it'll be a 1 point even exchange. So first minute into this round, we are fairly even. 17 versus a 14, so it goes to Drago, and it's a 65, which is a 1 point jab with a possible cut. We're going to roll on Rocky's cut rating again. It's an 8, so he gets another cut. It's a 24 though, so it's not as threatening. It is going to be minor swelling to the right eye, so that's actually okay for him because it's not on that left eye that already is cut. So 12-12, that's going to be a split action, and it's 88, so that's a 1 point for each fighter. Very even round right now. 12-3, so that is going to Drago. It's a 4, so it's a scoring punch, and it is a 0, a double 0. So this is a knockdown attempt. A K1 punch. Now, Marciano's chin is a 9. So we're talking, for a knockdown, it's a 0-1 to a 0-3. But we'll see. It is a 12, so it's still going to be a very powerful punch here. He's going to get a 3-point punch out of this, which means he's in control for the next roll. We don't even have to roll for the fighters. So it's a scoring punch, it's a 97. So it's a 2-point hook. Uh, 17 versus a 6. With a 2 is a scoring punch for Drago. 16 is a jab. 1 point. Drago is taking it to Marciano in this round. 11 versus an 8, again going to Drago. With a 5, it's an 89. That is a 2-point double jab, and the bell is going to ring. And what a round for Ivan Drago. Marciano scores 3, Drago scores 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So he's going to get 2 more TKO points. He's going to get a 10-9, 10-9, 10-9 automatically. And we are going to roll to see what Marciano's going to do now. He's got to figure out something. He's going to go 14. He's going to go back to pressure. But that's going to open him up for no defense. He's going to just go for it. So control will be 9-8. Outside versus pressure. 25 endurance now to 22. So now Marciano started off with more endurance than Drago, is now below him. He's going to be a 0 because he got the cut negative and he's in pressure mode. Okay, so here we go. Round 3, kids. 3 versus 13. It starts up for Marciano. 39 on the pressure is a 1-point cross. 17 versus 12 goes to Drago with 6 and a 12. We have a knockdown attempt because Drago's is a K10. Drago has a power of 11, so he can make any. um, so he's going to roll, and I apologize if you hear a snowblower. So here we go. He's going to roll against the 9 again. He rolls a 78, which is just a 2-point punch. (13 versus a 1 goes back to Drago. It's a 35. It's a 1-point punch with a cut possibility. So we're going to roll on Marciano's cut rating again. And it's a 1. He is getting cut again. And it's a 69, which is 1-point cut over the right eye. That's his second on his right eye. It's his 4th so far. (10 versus 11 with a 3 goes to Marciano, and it's a 41, which means he's going to go for a knockdown. So Drago his chin is also a 9, so again, not very likely, but we're going to roll it and see. Oh, it's a 7, though. We were looking for a 1 to 3, but a 7 is a 4-point punch. And with a 4-point punch, we are going to get 1 automatic finisher roll for Marciano. Notice I try to time this so that there's not a lot of noise, and we get a snowblower. So here we go. Now his finisher is a +3, so whatever I roll +3 is the outcome. I roll a 5, so it's going to be an 8, so he's patiently stalking but cannot land a solid shot, but hey, he got one. It's the first time that Drago is now at a 6. So 16 versus 15 goes to Drago, and it's a 61, so this is going to be a knockdown attempt for Drago. These guys are land bombs now. This is a 12, so it's going to be a 3-point punch. So let me roll for control. Actually, he's a 0, so it's not even... Marciano's not going to even be defending this punch. And it's a 0-4. Oh no, it's another 2-point... This is a 2-point hook with another cut possibility. It's a 19 though. He dodges it, so that's good. But another high-scoring round. The TKO points are flying. 9 versus 16 goes to Marciano, and it's 11, and 11 is a K10, and his power is 10. So he can now go for a knockout punch. Um, 89 is going to be a 2-point punch. Uh, 17 versus an 18 goes to Marciano, and it's a 17. It's going to end the round with a 1-point uppercut. So what a round. We had 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points for Drago. And 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points for Marciano. Marciano wins the round on points. He's going to give Drago his first TKO point. Marciano's going to get his 5th, though. and we're going to roll for both Drago's uh, placement, like how he's going to fight, and the score. So Drago's going to fight in outside still. The round went 4 though. For on the 1-2 is actually going to give it to Drago. 10-9. It'll be 10-10 and 10-9. So we are getting going. Okay, so Steve Tower did send me the definition for the defense, whereas if a fighter has 2 issues, you know, a level 1 cut, or, you know, a 1 cut, and is in pressure, so if they have 2 factors, they can get a 0 defense. So we are right on that. So thank you for that, Steve. So we're going to get going here again. No changes. So they both lost a point due to TKO, so he's at 22 now. He's at 17. They're still in the same cut or defense and everything else. So round 4. Now let's see. They had a big round there. They were throwing some haymakers. So 1 versus 6. So split action. Outside versus pressure is normal. And it's an 84, so that's a 1-point exchange. Uh, 1 versus 12. So it goes to Marciano. It's a 27. That's a 1-point combination. Uh, 17 versus 2 goes to Drago. And it's a 98. It's a 2-point hook. Four versus 19 goes to Marciano. 6, it's a hit. And 37 is a 1-point cross. So even round so far after the first minute. 11 versus 15 with a 4 goes to Marciano. And it's a 6, which is a 1-point hook. See, Marciano keeps getting hits, but it seems like it's all 1-pointers, whereas Drago's hitting, you know, the cuts. 12 versus a 9 with a 4 goes to Drago. 27 is a 1-point straight punch. 5 and 5 is split, and it's a 76, which is a 1-point even exchange. Uh, 10 versus 13 goes to Marciano with a 6, and it's a 98, so it's a 2-point aggressive combo. I think we're going to see another Marciano win here for this round. 8 versus 12 goes to Marciano, and it's an 81, so it's a knockdown attempt with the straight punch. He rolls a 77, so it's a 2-point punch. But this round is over, and 5 points for Drago, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for Marciano. So that will give Drago his second TKO point. We'll roll to see what they're going to do. Or Drago is going to move into pressure, so we'll just use this 1. So now he's ready to fight. Now it's just going to be an all-out brawl. And it was 18 for Marciano, so with a 3 to a 5, it will be 9-10 9-10, 9-10. Marciano gets his first round. Okay, so since Drago's gonna be pressured, it's gonna be 7 versus 8 for control. Pressure versus pressure. He lost 3 on that one, 19. Marciano lost 4, so 13. Ivan will still have a 1 defense because he doesn't have any other factors besides the fact that he's in pressure. However, once we get to fatigue, then he would. Okay, so here we go. Round 5. This one we kind of figured was going to go long. 16 versus 2 with a 4. That goes to Drago, and it's a 41. That is a knockdown attempt. And it's a 10. So I think that's a 4-point punch. Yes, it is. So he's going to get to roll on the finisher. He's a +4. So he rolls a 12. So 16 is another knockdown attempt. Uh-oh. And it's a 21. It's a 3-point punch. Starts off with 7 unanswered points. Now the good thing for Rocky Marciano is he's an 11. So you would need 22 points in a round to get a single round TKO. So it's not likely. But who knows? We're 7 points in the first 20 seconds. Drago's gonna have control. It's a 78. So it's a 1-point hook. So 8 points off the bat. It's a 10 versus 11, which is actually a split. And 27 in brawl is clinch. So Marciano clinches up, trying to get a little time. We got 1 versus 20. So Marciano gets it. It's controlled by him. 54 is a 2-point double jab. That clinch worked. Two versus 18 with a 6. This is a 62 for Marciano. That's a knockdown attempt. But it's an 85, so it'll be a 2-point punch. Okay, 10 versus 4. That goes to Drago. It's a 94. It's a 2-point hook. So Drago now up to 10 points in the round. '18 or 9 versus 18 with a 2. That's going to be a scoring punch for Marciano, and it's going to be a cut attempt. 2 points. And a cut attempt. Let's see. Now his cut is a 5, so it's a little better, but not much. It's only 1 number difference. And he dodges it, though. Okay, we have 1 versus 3, so it's split, but 85 in a brawl is 2 points. No, it's 1 point. If it was 86, it would be 2 points. So 1 point each, and that's going to end this tumultuous round. Marciano gets 7 points. Drago gets 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 2 more TKO points for Marciano. We're going to start having to look. We're not there yet, but for a guy who had 11 TKO points, he's already used 7. Drago's going to use 1, though, so that's 3 for... He has 9 overall. So, let's see. We're going to roll for Marciano's uh, stance and Drago's score. Marciano is going to go stay in pressure, and Drago gets the 10-9, 10-9, 10-9. Okay. So we are going into round 5. No, I'm sorry, round 6. 7-8. PP. He lost 6 points for endurance, so he's down to 7. So Marciano got 2 rounds before he hits fatigue. Drago loses 5 on that one, so he's at 14. So that means that in 2 rounds, Marciano's going to have definitely not had any defense because he'll be fatigued, has a cut, and at the moment in pressure. So here we go, round 6. 13 versus 4 with a 6. That goes to Drago, and it's a 51, so it's a knockdown attempt. K6 straight punch. And it's a 50, which is a 3-point punch, which means he'll get control. Drago starting off like he did the last round. It's a 0-8, which is a 1-point hook. Nine versus 2, which Drago is Drago's actually a 7. So 95 is a 2-point aggressive combo. There's 6 points already. That's going to be the 8th TKO point. Four versus an 8. This is going to go to Marciano, and it's a 72, so it's a knockdown attempt, a big combination. So Marciano trying to come back with 36. This is a 3-point punch, so he'll have control. And it is a 16, so it's a 1-point uppercut. Five versus 5 is a split. 78 in a brawl is a 1-point even exchange. 16 versus a 6 with a 5 is a 52 Drago. And that is a straight punch, knockdown attempt. It's a 52, which is a 3-point punch. He's going to get another 3 and control again. An 81 is a 2-point punch. But our last fight of the round, or last shot of the round, there's a 12 versus a 2, but it's a 1, so Drago is actually going to be able to defend this. It's an 83, but it will be a 1-point punch for Marciano. So, another round is done. 3, 4, 6, 12 points for Drago. 4, 5, 6 for Marciano. So Drago will get his 4th TKO point, but Marciano is going to get his 9th. So he is just 2 away. Another huge round like this, and he could be actually TKO'd. Because there's 3 factors for a TKO. It's having enough TKO points. It's winning a round by more than 4. And being ahead of the round by 6. And right now, he's got the ahead of the last round by 4. If he were to, say, have another knockdown attempt early, it could be a TKO. We'll see. It's not what we were expecting out of this fight. Oh. We just got to roll for Rocky's... Rocky's going to be in 12, so he's going to move to inside. Okay, so Rocky's going to lose 5. He'll be at a 2 for endurance. Drago lost 5 as well. No, Rocky lost 6, so he's at a 1. Drago lost 5, he's at a 9. It'll be P versus I. It'll be 7 versus 9. He will get defense for this round only. Because once after that, the cut and the fatigue will actually put him to 0. Okay, so round 7. What happens in this round? 16 versus a 13 with a 3 is a hit for Drago. 39 is a 1-point cross. Uh, 3 versus 6 is split. And pressure versus inside is a brawl. 63 in a brawl is a 1-point even exchange. 4 versus 16 with a 1 is a defended punch for Marciano. It's a 40, so it is ducked, but 1 point. So he just clipped him enough. 11 versus 5 with a 2 goes to Drago. 96 is a 2-point aggressive combo. 7 versus a 9. So that's actually a split because that's what they are. And a 77 in a brawl is a 1-point even exchange. That's what you need to do, Marciano. Just get yourself out of TKO possibility by just evening up with them. 8 versus a 5 goes to Drago, and it is a 0-1. Oh, this is a 2-point punch with another cut possibility. So we roll on Marciano's cut. It is a 6, so it is, he needed an 11 or higher. Unfortunately, that's going to be another cut. Let's 32. 32 is minor cut under left eye. So that's his third cut to the left eye, his 5th overall, but it's 5. Let me make sure, but it's 5 in one spot, and then 9 overall. Yeah, so we're not worried about that yet, unless he, does it again with a, monster roll. Uh, 8 versus 1 goes to Drago, but it is defended, and it's a 17, so it's just dodged. Good job, Rocky. Dodge that one. Get out of the way. 13 versus 12 goes to Drago with 3, so it's a 63. This is going to be a knockdown attempt. It's an 88 though, so it's a 2. But that's another TKO point now. So he's at 10. His next TKO point will put him into the watch. 17 versus an 8 with a 4, and it's an 81. So this is a knockdown attempt for Drago. Oh, and this fight is over, basically. I'll roll it, but this fight's going to get stopped because he will have reached all the necessary things for a TKO. So he's going to roll. 78, it's a 2-point punch. But that's going to give Rocky Marciano his 11th, because Drago scored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's going to give him his 11th TKO point. He's down in this round by 8 and down previous round by 6. This fight is over. So at 240 in the 7th round, Ivan Drago has become your winner. The Siberian Bull takes it in the 7th round. Oh, so that means Rocky Marciano, who was 49-0 in his career, has just lost his first fight. He will be 0-1 in the Volume Boxing Federation and will go into the loser's bracket, whereas Ivan Drago will continue on in a search for the title. So that is it, my friends. Thank you for watching another episode of Bill's Day Off. As I said, we're playing Legends of Boxing. I'll put the link in for Stone Mountain Press. Awesome game. I'm gonna feature the new career campaign guide at some point. Probably I'm gonna tape it this week, and we'll have it out very shortly. Also, if you want to see more videos about this game, head over to AFR. After further review with Steve Tower, he's got a Friday night fights going on with the Medfield Kid in his career. It's awesome to watch, so check it out. I'm going to put his link in there as well as the link for Stone Mountain Press. So I have plenty of time this next week to put some videos up, so you'll see more videos, different games. We're going to start the Scram season for Red, White, and Blue Racing. I got this game Fuse as part of I got myself a little gift after I got COVID and got through it, so I got myself this game called Fuse. We're going to play that, and we'll probably play Mr. President again. So we're going to have a bunch of good games coming up, so thanks for joining us. And again, thanks to everyone who has watched and subscribed. So if you haven't, feel free to subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thanks a lot, guys. Hope everyone has a great day. Take care. Bye.